Hi everyone, welcome to another Lil Cafe Naptime video. This is episode 5 in my Let's Play Modern World. Hope you're doing well. I was sick, but now I'm back and showing you guys today what I have built for my flower shop and bee farm. And before I get into that, the bee farm is still a work in progress since we have a bee mod that adds quite a few new things which I didn't know much about. But anyways, hope you like this video and subscribe. So when we walk over here, I did build a skeleton for the build, but I did expand it and made the walls with cherry wood and pale oak on the bottom layer. I decided to build a second layer to the flower shop, so I started to place some pillars and added a roof with moss blocks so I can build the roof later. I did go mining to find some calcite, which I didn't have any luck on finding, but I did find a spawner, and since I was down here, I also collected some iron. When I was leaving the mines, I did find the goblin waiting for me, so I traded raw iron for 2 pieces of melted iron. For the calcite, I did have to go to a different biome, which I spent a lot of time finding, but anyways, we start crafting red stained glass for the flower shop. Replace some of the blocks with glass. I also left some of the blocks open since I needed to craft more red stained glass. Moving on to the inside, I crafted cherry wood ladders, which I didn't know you could place them without having a block behind it, and you can see me realizing that, which I was so confused at first. For this side of the wall is where I created a drive-through window. That's the best I can explain it. I used shutters and trapdoor windows for the look, which ended up looking great and functional. I added some decorations as well, which I later on changed a bit, but for now it's just planting a lot of flowers inside and outside of the shop. I also noticed we had to change the pathway to expand the walkway for the entry of the home, so I quickly fixed that. For the decorations, I added a magenta awning since it adds more detail to the shop. Place a mix of metal and pale oak fences. This is a little walkthrough of the outside. Now it's time to decorate the inside. I placed some things I crafted, such as this bamboo wind chime, and was looking at what lining we can use, so I crafted these white flower lights, which you can see placed on the wall outside. Added slabs and placed some pots and added more details and moved things around. I also had an idea to make a back door for a backyard, so I added some flowers and cute decorations outside. I crafted this cute ghost since I'm super excited for Halloween. Moving on, it was finally time I finished the roof, so I placed some dark oak stairs along with granite stairs. Added some slabs and moss blocks. And finally added some flowers around the build. I wanted to add lanterns to the shop, so I crafted some cute pink lanterns and started to place them in the chains and decorated the inside of the room. I'm going to give a mini tour of the shop. I really like it. It's super pink. I'll stay quiet and enjoy the scenery. Now that's the end of our first build of the video. Now we're going to the second part, which is creating a bee farm. I did work on it off camera just because I couldn't find any bees, but I was able to gather some honeycombs from this hive to create an advanced beehive. I went back to where I was gathering bees and transported them to my base since I found these bees far and I needed more honey. Now I do have a book that explains everything about the advanced bees and even shows you the crafting recipes and even the type of bee you can find in the wild. But like I said in the intro, I don't know much about it, but I did create an expansion box for the advanced hive just to see what it does. After that, I again transported the other bees and hives to my base. I was looking at what else to craft and I found a recipe that seemed interesting, so I crafted a workbench, then a light generator. I placed them down, added lava for fuel, then used a wrench to connect them. Finally had the workbench to work, so now I can create whatever furniture I see. I crafted a mailbox to add detail to my home. And this is where I very stupidly died because I was so confident I wouldn't die. I was very wrong. After that embarrassing moment, I crafted more stone walls and started to place them around. I also added some bushes along the wall just to separate the blocks. I went to a wisteria forest to get a white wisteria tree sapling so we can plant it in our base. I gathered some mud bricks and packed mud so we can change the pathway with these blocks. I crafted more stone walls so I can place them along the area I'm going to build the little food stand. I then planted some trees around, so I added a plum tree here. And then I planted a sunny trumpet tree here. I decided to create one more beehive and place it since I needed more honey. Now I had an idea to make a storefront here for the honey, so I used fences and some yellow glazed terracotta. At the end I added some yellow awning. And that is basically the end of our builds. It looks very nice and cozy. I'm excited to build our small food stand. This space is going to be meant for that specifically, so I'm excited to decorate it soon. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. Sorry I couldn't upload it sooner. I was very sick and I couldn't record anything, but now I'm all healthy again and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Please subscribe if you're not and like this video. It means a lot to me. Have a great weekend, everyone. Stay positive and stay safe. Bye bye.